Hey folks, it's Frithgar here, how you doing? Welcome back to Farming Simulator 19 here in Erlengrat. I'll ignore the other two and we will go straight on with this one. So this has only got to go over to field 20, which is nice and close. I am actually seriously considering taking that barley job because I've got the two different jobs going to two different locations. It might be all right for us to just go and start it. I don't know though. That could actually be a little bit risky. So I don't think I'll do that. Let's just bring you down to there like that, and then we get you. And this one, I'm kind of thinking that I should be able to get away with driving down the road with the header on the front of the combine, so long as we have someone in front who's kind of leading the way. It is possible to do that, except that we have tried doing things like this before and then it knocked over a load of road signs and stuff, didn't it? And yeah, so it's probably better if we don't. So I'm just going to second guess that plan a minute, and I'm going to do something a little bit more sensible for once. So we're going to drop that one onto there like that. All of the combines are currently whizzing round their respective fields without all two of them, and the potato harvester. All harvesters are whizzing round respective fields without any problems whatsoever. So that same car is a glut every single time I come out of here. That car is waiting down on the corner, and he hears me start up the vehicle. And he comes racing up through there in the vain hope that I'm going to drive into him properly one day, even more than I did when I launched the combine off of his bonnet. And, sort of cause problems. Right, so you're going to go back up here like this. I'm just going to sort of push that one to the side a little bit like that. And Helper C has a nearly full grain tank. I want to get this one started. Start unfolding you like that, and then we'll come in round here. Just ignore the fact that I've driven on the fence there. And there we go. Right, we can hook that one up. You round a bit like this. Lots of wiggling. Lots of wiggling is the key right here. I'll bring you up there like that. And a little bit more wiggling over this side as well, like that. We can put the header up and out like that. We'll very quickly set this one up. So I want to go, I don't know. Well, in a square field, I don't think that makes any difference. But if the field isn't square, I believe it does help. You can go round sharper corners and stuff. So if I just start this one off myself a minute. Contract on field 5 has finished. See, I bring that one out like that, and then I sort of come in this way. We'll press H, and that one's away with the soybeans. I need to go to you, start you up, and you're right there. You've done once round the field only. I can go over to you and get that unloaded, and then I can quickly skip over to the barley job and start unloading that one. There you go. So we'll take that one. Yeah, see that wheat barley over there is on 82% right now, but we can very quickly unload this one. This isn't taking long, but he's only got a 21,000 litre trailer. We're definitely going to have to do a couple of trips with this one. There's no chance of us being able to do this in a single load, unfortunately. It would have been better if we could, but that's just how things have panned out for us. So we'll let that one pour into there. Go on, a little bit more. I'm not hanging around here. I've got another combine I've got to go and visit. Okay, you can stop there, and then I can go to this one with the barley in it. See, I got 10,000 litres in this one already, but he's done most of this field now. Those few outside rounds that this one has done, he is actually just about finished in the field. I'm actually wondering if I should set this one working with the standard hired help working up and down the field. I think I will. We've got enough room on it. So if I go to you, and then I press H on there like that, I'm actually going to put the spout out, unload into this trailer. So we got 10,000, where this one's going to have to go off and deliver as well. So let me just take a look. Harvesting there, the barley, take it to the supermarket. Field 10 down there, take it to the supermarket. Field 20 is take it to the supermarket. And then I got field 14, the barley there in the big long field. That's the grain mill, which is actually really good because field 14 is that big field and the grain mill is right here. So that I'm genuinely really pleased about, that we've only just got a step across the road for that one. This barley up here is almost done, but we're going to have to do an extra trip for this. So both of these grain fields over here, we're going to have to do extra trips. So I'll bring you back this way, and then we're going standard hired help now for you. Which means I want to go like that, and I'll turn that one off and go. Right, off you trot, you can go and do that. You in here, I think what we will do, you're almost done, so I'm going to follow you down. You've got one more pass and then you're done. You may actually stop in just a second and say that you don't want to go any further. The soybeans there aren't going to get in the way of anything. It's going to take a little while to run through that job anyway. Right. I was just wondering if I should take this barley here straight to the supermarket now and sell it. Well, anyway, I got to run this one down there to the potatoes. Yeah, I'm not going to fill that one up, am I? No, I'm not. I'm not going to get all of it into the trailers, unfortunately. I thought that I might. I mean, we could end up with another trailer load after this, I guess. No, it won't be a full trailer. I genuinely don't know. I've got a job to tell how much we're going to get from this particular job right here. So that lot can unload into there, and if I wait just a minute for that combine down over there, helper I has completed their task. So we've got the sowing job is now done. That's finished. That combine over there, I'm going to go and chase after him in a minute, I think. And then I'm going to run that trailer. Right, you're all finished then. I'm going to run that trailer over to the supermarket and sell it. Unfortunately, with these harvesting jobs that we've got at the moment, we have got a bit of a long trek, which I don't particularly like. I'm overly thrilled by the fact that we've got to drive so far for unloading any of them. And you have indeed finished everything. We'll come back to you. We've got other things that we need to deal with first. So not you. I don't need to deal with you. It's this one in here. He's got 9,000 litres here. There's actually only 5,000 on that combine. Yeah, I'm definitely going to have to go twice with this one. And then you right here. This one I'm going to have to go twice as well. So I think what I'll do is I'll take this one now. See, here's the problem. I'm not sure how much I've got to do. So what I'm thinking is if I follow that combine down across the field and I unload... Oh, wait, he's only on 30%. No, I'm not going to be able to get everything into the trailer. I was just wondering if I get everything into the trailer. No, what we will do is we will take it from here... I was just wondering about dropping it in that one and then moving it with a train over to that one and then taking it from that one to the supermarket. But no, we won't do that. We'll just go out on the road, down there to the grain store and tip the barley in there for a minute, and then we can worry about doing something different afterwards. So the wheat is almost full. I'm just going to take... You know what? Actually, as the wheat is almost full, we'll go and do that bit first. Let's go to the wheat. Nope, this one. I'll unload that one. This one is ready to go. Yeah, I'm going to have to just drive this one off and go and put this into storage. And that's what we'll do. We will put it straight into storage. I know the price is coming down for the Felsborough wheat price. So we kind of, but then this is the last of the wheat, so we could go and take that now. We could load up the train and then run the wheat off down the road. I mean, we've got to make sure that we do this, we complete this job first. Before we go loading up all the wheat into the train, we need to do this job first, because otherwise we are going to land ourselves in a spot of hot water. Now, are you going to be able to finish this and get everything into one more trailer load? Quite possibly not. So we won't try anything too ridiculous. But what I will do, as I've already got wheat over near the supermarket, just wondering about taking it over here. I think we could actually do that. We could, like, all of the grain, this one and the barley, we could put it into this one over here. And then we can run it up the road with the train. I just load it into the train carriages and we can do it that way. It'd be a slightly different approach to how we normally do things. And it means that we got to spend less time on the road with the tractors as well. Because what I can do is I can just use one of the tractors to move the grain over and back from the grain storage to the supermarket. Because the farmers that we work for, they're not going to mind me using... like just using their trailer for one of those jobs and save me having to drive the other ones backwards and forwards. They're absolutely not going to mind that. I've already spoken to them and I've asked them and they said that would be fine. I'm not using it in the field. I'm not sort of using it for anything else. It's literally just going to be one of the little bits of ferrying stuff around. So we will keep that in mind. They are quite happy for us to go and do that. So we tip this one out here. I'm going to actually... I mean, this one is probably going to be alright underneath there. But the other one, we've definitely... No, he wouldn't have been. See? He would have punched a hole in the ceiling. The other one is definitely not going to fit in here. There's absolutely no doubt about that. The soybeans that are already over next to the supermarket, I'm pretty confident that all of the soybeans will fit into the trailer that we're using over there anyway. So those we're not going to need to concern ourselves with. But I think this plan that I've now got is pretty good. We'll load everything into this one right here. Then we'll use the train to take it from here down to the other grain storage. And then we unload it out of the train. Just long enough to go and take what we need over to the supermarket and sell over there. And then once we've done that, we can then travel... we'll load everything else that's left into the train again and trundle off to Felsbrunn. So you can go right there, and then we will go up here to the barley. Combine's facing the right direction as well. So yeah, I'm 8,000 litres in there, 9,000. There's not enough space to fit all of it in. Right, there's absolutely definitely not enough space to fit all of this in. So we're just going to run that one out over there. The soybeans are almost full. So I will just park that one there a second, and then I'm going to go over to the soybeans. You are on 6,000 litres so far, so we aren't going to have all potatoes into that one load. I have got that seed drill there to deal with, and I will deal with it. But first up, I want to go to this one. Now, you're only taking 7,000 litres at a time, and you're already a fair bit round his field. Let's put that one out there. He's on 80% now. And I think I will change this one over to... See, no, I'm not going to change this one to standard hired help. This one can keep going around the field. Or can it? You know, I think it would actually be faster if I did change it to standard hired help. I think it could just run up and down the field now from this point on. So let's do that. We'll go in here and... actually need to do that to stop it. And then I can turn it off like that. And then... that's now unloaded. So I will take it this way round. Start you up. And I've got that tractor and trailer right there in the way, which is a little bit of a pain. I should probably just move them rather than trying to do it like this. But I'm stubborn like that, and I don't want to. So I'm just going to nudge that out a little bit there, just to make sure that it does get everything. And then you can go to work here. I'll just move you forward a little bit so that you're out of the way when he comes back up this other end. And then we go back over this way. So we've got the wheat down here at 6,000 litres. That's going to need to be unloaded in just a moment. And then I've got you. For some reason, you just sat there like a lemon, not doing anything. And I'm not really sure why. The potatoes are on 80%, so that one's nearly done. I've also got the wheat down there that I need to do something with. So I'm going to go to the wheat, actually. I'll go over here, because this one's sat here waiting for it, right on the headland. So we'll rush up beside the combine there, and we get that. Then I can jump back to that barley and run it over to the mill and unload. Not the mill, the other one. And unload that. I've just got then one more barley job, haven't I? And it's the big barley job. So the wheat will run that over to Felsbrunn pretty quick, because the price is starting to drop on that, and we don't want to be missing out. I mean, I guess in the space of the next 30 minutes, which is roughly how long I think it's going to take to finish these, we're not going to lose that much off the price from Felsbrunn. If I take a quick peek at it right now, 466 for the Felsbrunn price. So I don't think we're going to lose very much off of that. So I don't think that we're like urgently need to go rushing off and sell it early or anything. I wonder if I will get all the rest of the potatoes in one load on the harvester. Don't know. Not that it really matters all that much. It's not going to have a major impact on anything that we do up there. Right, that's the wheat unloaded from this combine. So I'll park you up there, like that. And that combine, I'm going to go to that one, and we're going to change that one over as well. That's now going to go with the standard hired help option. And I will bring you up round like this. Unfortunately, the standard hired help option on this one, I'm going to need to go right down the other end of the fields, because I'm pretty sure that the bit that sticks out there, you can sort of see it sticking out a bit, is... yeah, it's going to be stuck out a little bit too far. We'd end up leaving a bit behind. So if I come down here... well, maybe we wouldn't have. Let's not take any chances. So we will come down to about that point. Apparently you've completed your task. Let's try a little bit closer then, shall we? There. Okay, he should be able to cope with that now, and that means I can go to you, and we'll get this one emptied out, so that then I can get the last bit from that combine, and then I can get that moved, and then I can start the next job. And that's the bit that I want to do. I want to get that next barley job underway, so I need to come out round there like that. Race this up the road, because I've got in the barley combine 3,500 litres at the moment, and I've only got less than 2,000 space in this one. So we're definitely not going to be able to do anything about bringing it back this way. We're now down to 28,000, so the wages do eat... when we got this many contracts running, the wages do eat into our profits a bit. It is sort of worth noting that we have, in about an hour of gameplay now, I think we've lost close to... well, we've lost more than 4,000 euros worth of... we've lost more than 4,000 euros. That's gone in wages. And I actually like the fact that wages are having an actual impact on our profit margins here. It's quite good. It makes it feel a little bit more realistic. I like that. I think that's a nice touch, that is. I mean, yes, it does also increase the challenge that we're facing, but I don't think that's a major problem. Alright. Get you round there and get you back to the field. We've got a little bit of barley left in the combine, and what I'll do is I will just load the barley that's left. That will go straight into this trailer, and then we'll run this down to the supermarket. The wheat job is not ready to change over yet, so we won't worry about that one. we can just take this one straight to the supermarket and be done with. That combine is almost finished there with the barley anyway. We'll come right in round like that. Yeah, he's got a little tiny bit left there. I mean, we've got a few little odd bits here, but they're not really going to make much difference. I suppose I could just go and grab them now as I'm here with the tractor and combine. So if I go like that, and I bring you round like that, we can go and just pick up this little bit here, there, and then there's a couple of other little bits over here. So I'm on 4728. Honestly, I'm not even sure that this is worth it. So I got that bit, and then there's a little tail bit down in the bottom corner of the field. Still for 4729 right there. So we've got 1 litre, 1,000th of the price that we get, which is, I think, like 400, and so there was a few more thousandths. I really don't think that that was worth the effort. As far as many things go that we've put a lot of effort into, I really think that that one was sort of scraping the bottom of the barrel. So I'll just let that bit tip into there, and while it does, we are going to go to this one and get that one unloaded. So I want to go all the way up there, but then I want to go and grab that train, and I want to reverse it up the track so that I can take the barley out of there and move it up to that one up there. I know I've got some more wheat to move as well, but I want to get that barley done so that I can then start the next barley job. So we've got that one lined up, and the sooner we can get that next barley job underway, the better, because it means that we will have that extra, well, that one going, because that one's going to take a while. That one's, I probably should have got that one going before I got this barley job going up over here, but never mind. I didn't actually think about that at the time. Right, there's 40,000 litres of potatoes. I will move this up the road in a minute. I'm not going to do it just yet. I'm actually just going to bring this one over to here and stop. Although I think actually I need to bring it out onto the road, right out of the way of that potato harvester, because I don't think he's going to be able to turn around properly otherwise. So I will take you all the way over to here, and then I will stop. And then I will go back down through to this one. And we will reverse you up the track so that we can get the barley. The wheat I won't at the moment, because I can move that again in a minute. That won't be a problem. It's pretty quick to move the train up and down. It doesn't matter what carriage I put it in either. They do all open and close. At least I think they do. This one does. Yeah, this one does as well. They all do. I went a little bit too far and fast there. So we'll do it like that. And then if I go to this front one and I open that one up like that, we can drop the barley right in there. And it's the barley I got to do, not the wheat. I know I have wheat in here, but that's not the one that I want to move. So I want to go to there like that, and then I want to fill, I got 18,000 of that, 29,000 of barley, which we will drop in here. Load that. So while that's loading, I can then go down this side. I've got 46% on the soybeans. I think that one's going to finish the whole field before it fills up. The wheat can be left alone for a second, so we want to go to this one here, and I actually want to drive this one not to the supermarket. Drive this one over to the other grain store, and I will fill up the I'll fill up the trailer completely, and then I will take it to the supermarket, and we will start tipping out, and we will only tip out what we can use. And then the rest of it will go back to the grain store, ready to be taken over to Felsburn once we've finished doing these other couple of harvests. We've got potatoes there that are ready to take. We'll have wheat. We'll have some soybeans. And we've also got this, and I'm going to need to just wait for the... I'll go back over to here on that train. There. Wait, what? Why are you not unloading? Ah! It didn't load the barley when I wasn't here, and then I just pressed the wrong button and I unloaded it straight back into the store. So I got to sit here and wait for it. Okay. Did I have 20? Maybe I already had 29,000 litres in here. Maybe I already had all of the barley in here. Yeah, I genuinely don't know. I am a bit confused by that. As to what exactly happened just then. Really not sure. Right, well, anyway, it doesn't really matter, I suppose. I'm going to take this one over and unload it. Unfortunately, where I unload it, it does actually stop the traffic from being able to get through. So I've got to unload this, and then I've got to back up the track a bit. So I'm just going to bring it in here. Coming in a little bit slow like that. But then the train can just park up again, and we don't have to worry about it. So you go right over there like that, and I can dump all of that out there, and then I got to back up just enough so that that gate over there can open, the crossing gate over there. So we'll back up this way. Helper E has got a full grain tank. That's the wheat, so we will go and deal with that one in just a second. Just want to back this one up far enough that... There we go. Let's go right that way. That one's just dropped down. Go forward a bit. Very difficult to get the right balance on this one. There, that's the exact spot. There isn't a lot to choose from with this one for getting it right for all the crossings. You can stay as you are, you're fine. The wheat, we need to go and unload the combine a second. And I am going to get everything into this trailer for this one, because there's only a little bit left. And it's 8,600 litres per load, so there's room for another like 1,000 or so. So it should just all fit into this trailer, which, I mean, there's not actually a great deal of grain in there then, is there? Okay, next up we need to take you over to the grain store, collect barley, and then take it to the supermarket and carefully measure out just enough to complete that contract. And then once I've done that, I can't finish the contract there, or I just lose everything that's in the trailer. I have made that really stupid mistake before. We won't do that this time, though. This time, we will take the grain back to the grain store. We will unload it into the grain store, and then we will say contract complete. I mean, I've got several. I've got the planting contract. There's that one. I need to deal with that in a minute. But it's the barley one that we want to do first. That's the important one. That's the one that we're focusing on right now. We want to get that barley one done, and then I can move to the next barley job and get that one started, so that we can get that grain accumulated as quickly as possible and get that into the store. At least that's the plan. So I can run down here. And this one is a little bit more tricky to tip out from, this trailer in here. This particular store here is not a good one for tipping. Except I don't want to tip, do I? I want to load. So I want to go in there, and I want to start loading this one up. Potatoes are filling up, soybeans are yeah, we can ignore all of that. We just want to take this one, fill it right up, take it to the supermarket, empty out what we need in order to complete this contract, and then bring this back. And it's very, very important that we do actually remember to bring it back. And then we get to sell this. It's going to be interesting to see just how much money we get over at Felsbrunn. I know that if we... Unfortunately, folks, that is all we have got time for today. A massive thank you to everybody who has earned their way into the Great Book of Names. To find out some more details about all the names coming past, please head into the description and click on the link to the Discord. It's a link to another video. The link is on the other video. Please also consider checking out the links there for Nitrado, who provide gaming servers for games like Farming Simulator, Minecraft, Ark, and several others. And there's also Fanatical, who will help support your gaming habit by providing you with cheap games and also giving me a small commission on anything that you buy using my link. If you've enjoyed this particular video, then please head down below and give us a like. And if you really enjoyed it, then please tell your friends all about me. Get them to come and watch as well. That would be awesome. And until next time, thank you very much for watching. This is Frithgar. Goodbye, and see you later.